On August 2, 1990, at about 2 a.m. local time, Iraqi forces invaded Kuwait, quickly overwhelming Kuwait's defenses. The Emir of Kuwait and other government leaders fled to Saudi Arabia, and within hours, Kuwait City was captured and a provincial government was established by Iraq. By annexing Kuwait, Iraq gained control of 20% of the world's oil reserves and a substantial coastline on the Persian Gulf. The United Nations Security Council immediately denounced the invasion, demanded Iraq's withdrawal, and imposed a worldwide trade ban on Iraq on August 6th. Operation Desert Shield began on August 9th as U.S. forces moved to defend Saudi Arabia. Saddam Hussein built up his occupying army in Kuwait to about 300,000 troops. On November 29th, the UN authorized the use of force if Iraq did not withdraw by January 15, 1991. Hussein refused, and 700,000 Allied troops, primarily American, gathered in the Middle East. On January 16, 1991, Operation Desert Storm began with a massive U.S.-led air offensive. For 6 weeks, coalition forces launched against Iraqi military and infrastructure targets with little resistance. Saddam's Scud missile attacks on Israel and Saudi Arabia failed to provoke wider conflict. On February 24th, a coalition ground offensive began, and within 4 days, Kuwait was liberated, and the majority of Iraqi forces had surrendered or retreated. On February 28th, U.S. President George Bush declared a ceasefire. The UN passed Resolution 687 on April 3rd, setting conditions for ending the conflict, including continued sanctions until Iraq dismantled its weapons.